Hello and welcome back guys to part 17 of our Korea Let's Play. Picking this up after a little bit of a break. Did have a lot of end of year exams. Well, in the UK we have just the normal exams for uni at the end of December. I know perhaps some of our colleagues in America, I think some of you guys will have some finals. I'm not entirely sure what time those finish, but we've finished those off, so now we can get straight back into this. Okay, so what we're looking at doing then is almost finished off advanced ballistics, which gives us access to not only the SS booster, which is obviously what we are looking for in terms of spaceship parts, but also, if we so desire, some nuclear missiles. Although, if this thing won't just lag out on me, let's have a look in here. See, it has been a while. No, 11 turns. That's fine. So what are we building here? We're looking at building a nuclear plant. 5 turns for that. Is there any way we can speed that up? Let's have a look at this. We are using 4 specialists here, and I suppose we'll carry on doing that until we get these techs. Although, having said that, we're not in too much of a rush at the moment. So let's see what happens if we... Nah, it still makes it 5 turns, so what we'll do is we'll just pop these guys back in. One thing I do want to check at the top of this episode is see if we can buy any great people now. We can purchase a great scientist in a few more turns, actually 1500 points. Also look at grabbing a great engineer, so might be worthwhile. Why are you starving? No, you're not starving. Might be worthwhile having a look and seeing some of these wonders, perhaps, if we want to grab one of them. Great firewall will be nice, keep the enemy spies from being so effective. Why are we not working these tiles? Sorry, I've just noticed that. Yeah, go food focus, don't starve. That would be stupid. Okay. Now, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, but this is the wonder with the castles. Someone can perhaps correct me in the comments. Neuschwanstein? I should go to the link. Somebody posted a link in one of my videos. Really helpful website which just shows you how to pronounce everything, but essentially this wonder is absolutely amazing. Really big for wide empires, so it's just a decision between whether or not we fancy a great scientist to help us bulb our way through these last few techs, or a great engineer. Now we are going to need to grab up to particle physics after we've grabbed advanced ballistics, also nanotech. Yeah, that's a fair few turns actually. What's the cost of these? 8,000, 9,000, 9,500, something like that. No. I think the extra culture actually. Well, screw it. Let's get a great scientist. Great engineer even. I love that. Wonder, so next turn we can get building that. You've gone down to 6 turns because now we're not working as many tiles. Still 5. Can we just shift off the food? No. Well, alright then. Why use 6 turns again? There you go. Stupid. We'll switch over back onto the academies. What do you want? You still want the spices? Can you pay us for it? To be honest, I'm going to take your gold up front for that. Thank you very much. Nice gold stack, never a bad thing. So let's see what we're building in some of these other cities. We've concentrated on our capital for the start. We've got a recycling centre going up in this city, which would be nice. A couple more aluminium. Some more nuclear submarines. Lovely jubbly. Another recycling centre. Some more bombers, a university here. Let's have a look at some of these puppeted cities. Observatory, very nice. Free science. Circus, free happiness. What are you doing? Military base. Yeah, not too sure you need that, buddy.
Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power.
Okay, so there's advanced ballistics. Which is obviously great. And I think we'll go to particle physics on account of we'll grab mechanized infantry at the same sort of time. This is if somebody builds the United Nations, so horses, gold, horses, whatever. Okay, so you finish that, you can come up here and build another lumber mill. Now then. We've got a sneaky suspicion that this won't complete it in one turn. Yeah, still 5 turns remaining. Hey-oh. Should be worth it.
Got him.
So
he wants 1,000.
This is the problem. Yeah, we're sorry. Whatever. On the plus side, they won't declare war on you so quickly if you have a big gold stack. But on the other side, your friendly quotation mark AIs will also come begging you for money. Let's see, does that come down under negative? No, good. Right, so nice rigging of elections. What is this submarine doing? Submarine, you're drunk. What are you doing there? Silly. Okay, so grab some salt, good. What are you doing? Tempted just to automate these workers at this point. Although, yeah, go and build improvements. I suspect that he's going to go around and he's going to start building railroads absolutely everywhere. That's what they tend to do. Left to their own devices. 4 turns until this wonder's complete. I wonder if somebody as well could leave a comment how the great engineers work. I'm not sure if it's a percentage of total hammers or if they give you a certain number of hammers or how it works. I wonder if the... I see. Which, when worked, provides a lot of production for a city. The great engineer can also hurry production of a unit, building, or wonder in a city. That's not particularly useful. And let's have a quick pan around the map as well. We'll just keep advancing through these turns. So, Japan's still on their mainland. Russia seems to be advancing towards them. That's probably why they don't get along too well. Let's keep going. Oh, Russia took over Hong Kong. Bit of a knob. And they've also got this... There's not really too much here. I suppose it's appropriate for Russia, but... I mean, the fish are nice, and... Well, I suppose the 8 aluminium's also nice, but... They spammed out cities here quite nicely. Oh! Japan grabbed a Russian city. Just declared war on them. Surprise, surprise. We've got some uranium here. I don't think we have a mine on it, so I guess we found something for you to do. She's got a few units here on the border, but we made a declaration of friendship, so I can't imagine it declaring war on us anytime soon. There's a mine here that's been pillaged. Don't particularly like this farm, so let's drop that. Next turn, and let's go ahead with our little panning around the map while we're waiting for that. So they've annexed that city. That's something that they'll tend to do now. Oh, look at this. They've also dropped cities on this city-state infested island. So somehow Russia managed to get a settler in between here, between 3 Japanese cities. Whoa. Izzy has declared war on... Well, that's Ramses, but... Ramses doesn't exist. Wait, what? Did that just get captured this turn? No, I'm sure that's been captured for a while. Or maybe I haven't paid attention. Catherine, unless somebody liberated him, perhaps? No, Ramses isn't about. Should probably check back. Can't really remember. Right, so we've got another social policy. We could keep on going down order. Let's see. 15% less gold maintenance costs. Let's see what our gold maintenance costs are on buildings at the moment. Oh, 250 spent on building maintenance. just adopting that policy in and of itself will give us about an extra 30, 35, something like that gold. Completing rationalism will give us 2 free techs, but I don't think we're going to be completing them before we discover all the techs. Scientific resolution, not too interested. We don't have too many research agreements going anymore. Maintenance paid on roads and railroads reduced by 33%. How much are we paying on roads and railroads? About 80. Merchant Navy would also be really nice. Let's see, can we adopt any of these ones? No, let's just reduce gold cost of buildings. Boost our gold up a little bit. Athens has adopted a religion. Ours, fantastic. And we are getting a fair bit of gold from the religion, not too much, but a fair bit more. Right, so you finished another nuclear submarine, great. Right then, what do I want you to do? Windmill would be nice. Mine, please. Move stacked unit. Where? Ah, for a submarine on top of a submarine. Right, okay. Tempted to move this guy down to Pyongyang. Or we can just act as a deterrent. Oh, let's bring him round here. We've got a couple of battleships over here. I don't like the look of them. One more turn until we complete. I'm not even gonna attempt to say the name. We really do need to get that nuclear reactor up. No, I don't want to sell you open borders anymore, because you're using that to trudge through our territory. So go away, please. Yeah, okay, thank you. So like I said, I think before, I wouldn't mind too much if I declared war on us. It'll give us something to do rather than just hitting next turn. I'm waiting for the turns to go past. Did we finish looking around here? Okay, so... Okay, let's just talk about this now. So we've got the wonder itself, and now that grants us +3 gold, +2 culture, and +1 happiness from every castle. In mind, I'm fairly certain most of these places we ended up building castles in them. And if we haven't, well, look at that. That's a lot of bonuses. Now then, what's your production like here? 26. In fact, what we're going to do at this point is, I think, we'll go into our city overview. And we'll have a look at the production of these cities. So, Seoul and Busan have the highest production. So I'm going to be looking at these cities to be producing most of my spaceship parts. The rest of them, not overly concerned what they make. So, Constantinople, sure, go ahead and build a castle. Who else are we looking at? Right, so you finished that. Fantastic. Get the nuclear plant up, please. Let's see if locking these tiles down makes any difference to that. So there's 2 turns there. Still 2 turns. No, it makes no difference. So, oh hello. Russian submarine. Ivory to Catherine ended. So we can see about renewing that. Sure, you can go to sleep there. Let's see, Catherine.
Здравствуй.
Do you still want some ivory?
Говори.
You can give us gold per turn for it. Let's see, how happy are you with us?
Как тебе понравится,
Yeah, sure.
если я пред...
You can have the open borders. Right, so Izzy and Oda are both plotting against us. Not surprising, really.
I wonder
if I can... Tell you what. No. What would it take? Alright, so you're already at war with Izzy. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to see if Kathy wants to declare war on Izzy. Or vice versa. Previously, I probably wouldn't have wanted to do this because Izzy was quite powerful. But,
Мы отказываемся.
Right now, it will give us a welcome distraction, or give her a nice distraction. Let's see. Oh, we've already spoken to Kathy. We want to speak to Izzy. Come here.
Saludos.
You want to declare war on Kathy. Let's see.
Proseguid.
Open borders,
Espero que este
uranium,
trato
coal.
reciba
Well, we
su
can give them
bendición.
horses and you can have the wine as well. I'm not a bit concerned about that.
No ante Dios.
What else do you want?
Espero que
Coal
este
and
trato
uranium.
reciba su bendición.
Don't really want to give you my coal. I haven't said that if I've used it. Or I don't want to give you my uranium either. Tell you what, let's give her some money. 400 gold.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
No. There you go.
Muy bien.
Lovely. Well, there goes our uranium as well. Did I accidentally? Yep, I did. Well, in any case. Right, you're automated now, so stop bothering me. So once this recycling centre is complete, I'm going to start building something more useful in Busan. And you can also tuck back in over here. So now these guys are at war. Should be interesting to see what happens to this submarine. It'll just give Izzy something to think about. Catherine's so far away, I can't imagine it'll worry her too much, but what it will do is it'll pull some of her units off our border, hopefully. We're generating quite a fair bit of gold as well per turn, so tempted just to buy some of these buildings. So I may well do that just in Busan.
All men can see these.
Nice, so there goes particle physics. Sorry, not particle physics, mobile tactics. Good, you finished building the castle. What are you doing? Seaport? Stable? Am I really too bothered about what you do? Not particularly. Yeah. Just generate wealth for me at this point. Okay, so what I need from you is a nuclear plant, but I've sold all my uranium, so let's go and have a word with Kathy.
Здравствуй.
In fact, does anybody have uranium? What we could do is as well, we could get some of these city states back. Let's see. Let's grab some of these guys. One of these is bound to have uranium. Or not. They've probably just been destroyed. And none of you guys have uranium either. That's no good. Right, well, in that case, you can get started on a spaceship factory, I think. And what I might do here is, can I purchase? Yep. Spaceship factory, 10,000. Sorry, not 10,000, 1,050. Hydro plant. I suppose that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, perhaps extra production if we work those tiles. The windmill will give us an extra 10% when constructing building. So, and that's on top of the +2, so the windmill's a bit better at the moment. Let's go for that. So not the quickest scientific victory by all means, and obviously the victory is not quite guaranteed just yet, but hey ho. So as you can see, the units that were sat on our border seem to have just shifted over to here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. May well just see if I can ally some of these guys. Have I not actually met you? I may well not have met some of these guys. Which is why I can't select them. citrus to Nebby. Right, who needs orders? Yeah, okay, so you finished that. What do you want to do? Just go ahead with the trading post. You're doing a good job. Carry on. Should get this uranium online soon enough. If this worker will ever finish. I think he's just finished cutting down the jungle. 5 times to construct a mine. Well, we'll get there eventually. Bit of a blunder on my behalf, selling off our uranium on top of all the gold to Spain. And somebody mentioned earlier that no, I didn't liberate Tyr. Didn't really get around to it. Needed to make peace at the time. Okay, so there goes the castle. So lots of extra happiness, lots of extra culture, fair bit of gold. Alright, what are you doing now? I think perhaps just a bit of research. And in fact, let's set the other one to research as well until we get all the text that we need. Okay, so the nuclear plant is finished. SS booster 6 times, really? Well, I suppose if we kick some of these guys out, maybe that will help. I do want to get the scientific text a bit quicker. Still 5 times, really? Wow, okay. Anything we can do to speed that up? I suppose we could. Yeah, we could buy a windmill. Let's sell the let's go talk to Nevi, see if we can get any money off him. Yeah, Nevi's got money. Come, give me our money. No, I don't want. Really? I'll take all your gold for the horses. Anything else, city, that you value? No. Okay, so you can have the citrus. There you go. Let's see, is it?
Saludos.
Would you like some horses? Nope. Nope. We've got enough for the windmill, so let's go ahead and grab that. Improve our production a little bit. So you finished the recycling centre as well. Probably at this point just want you to also generate a bit of research. But having said that, generating this research hasn't actually tipped us beyond 5 times, so what I'm actually going to do is switch them back to wealth. The gold at this point is going to prove a bit more useful than generating some research, which really isn't helping in the grand scheme of things. So Izzy's also completed the Apollo program. Where'd she build that? Capital? Perhaps. So the AI is much better now as well at protecting its units in the water. Before, it just used to throw its units into the water, and well, it was very easy to pick them off. But as you can see just here, they've done a fairly reasonable job of covering their land units with navy. Okay, most progressive people. Way last. Not a surprise. Okay, so I think salt just ended from Izzy.
Saludos. Continuad.
What are we giving it for this? Let's give it some gold.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Keep the happiness up. Last thing I want is to take a happiness hit and then go ahead and lose a huge bunch of signs.
Espero que este trato reciba
really?
su bendición.
No, that's our last ivory, I think. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, we've only got the one ivory. Got a lot of whales, but I think so does everybody else. Tempted to switch over Daegu as well to wealth focus. Right, lots of Wheel of the King, which is good. Bit of extra growth bonus. Yeah, deals to Odor ended. Not too much in a rush to go about doing anything about that, just because, well, he kind of hates us at the moment. Let's keep going here. Oh yeah, I did say I was probably going to switch this over. I'll let it finish building and then we'll switch over to gold focus. Let's see, has there been any progression here? Just a stalemate. What I'm tempted to do is actually just send a scouting unit out just to go and have a look and see. Be a bit nosy really. So let's send out one of these nuclear subs. Oh hello. Do you know where's having a go? Fine by me. Right, out you go. What are you doing? You finished this basic factory. We do need 3 SS boosters, so but you can go ahead and get started on one of those as well. Let's see what is going on here. She's mobilizing, I suppose, coming down onto this, but I don't know.
Как тебе понравится, если я предложу
I would quite like
такой
the
обмен?
oil still, actually. But is that an excess citrus? Yes. Also an excess spice.
Разумеется, нет.
You can give us 16 gold per turn for it, perhaps?
Как тебе понравится,
Sure.
если...
They've still got a fairly big excess of oil, so we didn't need to really keep that deal going on. I like it. Building some nice science buildings here. Library, always useful. Public school, yep. Have you finished that mine yet? No. Bloody useless. Oil from Catherine, yep. So we've still got 6 after that, so that's fine. You can be automated now as well. Go forth and build railroads. Alright. Generally a fair bit more, well, not a fair bit more, we've got a bit more faith. So you may well be looking at another great person sometime soon. I think it's 1500 for our next whatever. Great scientist 1500, great engineer 1500. Great profits at 800, but not too bothered about that. Okay, so she's finished her first SS booster. So what we can do at this point as well is have a look at the victory progress. See how that's going. So Kathy has finished an SS booster. Izzy's finished the Apollo project. Where are we? Do we get allowed on here? Yep. We're down here with with a really random part. Okay, so you finished the windmill. Anything in here that I would need you or want you to build? Not particularly. I mean, I could go for the research lab, but at this point, 17 turns. No, I don't think so. Okay, so finished off particle physics. So now all we need is nanotechnology, and then we'll have all the text that we need. Nevi, do you have any money still? We've got gems and copper for you. There goes the timer. I haven't heard that for a while. Give me all your gold for that, please. And I think we'll call it an end to the episode there, and then hopefully next episode we should be looking at wrapping this all up. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.